Hello and welcome again to Casual Magic. I am continuing to go through the Commander 2019 sets. This time, Merciless Rage. Now you have to excuse me because I previously opened this one up when the package showed up in the mail and it had a big dent in it, and I just wanted to see if my cards were wrecked, and they seem to be okay, just seem to be damaged to the packaging. That doesn't seem to have any big dent on it, so it's okay. That's yeah, you can see that's where the plastic packaging got smashed on it, but again, I mean, that's just the insert. I'm not too concerned about that, and I think I have a spare one of these somewhere from one that I got in a store that it was like, oh hey, you're throwing out one of those cardboard boxes, can I get it? And they're just like, yeah, sure. So I'll get that thing replaced and it'll be fine. Now, as far as the vampire deck, for a while, I remember this one was the most popular one because then people just said, oh, it's you know, vampires, that's great. I can go, this will synergize well with things that I have in other decks. And the Edgar Markov deck from the year before was just absolutely fantastic. I mean, tons of good vampires in there. Edgar Markov himself was just an excellent commander. I think it had Teferi's Protection in there and as well, which is just gone on to be just a highly, highly valued card, and commander just be able to phase out everything as protection if you're being attacked, or let's say like, you know, board wipe type stuff. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful deck. So the next year it's like, oh, hey, we've got another vampire deck coming out, and people are like, yay, that's great. In this case, okay, here's Angie Falconwrath, 1 black and a red. Legendary creature vampire. It's a 1/3 haste. Tap, discard a card, draw a card. Whenever you discard a card, if it has madness, untap Angie Falconwrath. So if you're doing a madness deck, then great. You can just basically just keep doing madness and cheat out all these madness cards and just keep tapping and tapping and tapping. That sounds great. But then how does the rest of the deck go? Well, apparently not so well, because let me find it. Let's see, his name is that. I still want to say that those from Dominaria, those sagas, the artwork is just beautiful. That is Stephen Colbert. I don't care what anyone says. That is clearly not the devil, the guy on the right. That is clearly Stephen Colbert. Actually, I tried to send in this card to CBS to have it signed. I never got a response back. And I don't think that's Stephen Colbert's fault. I think that's CBS's fault. I don't know if it's just the mailroom just said, nope, we're getting rid of it. And so, you know, I sent off the card. I sent off the self-addressed stamped envelope. I'm like, Stephen, will you please sign this, because that's clearly you in the picture. And yeah, I never got it back. So if in the future Stephen Colbert can please sign this Magic card for me, oh my God, I would love it. So let's see. Let me get to... Oh, here we go. Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. 4 and 3 Phyrexian mana, which is the black or 2 life for each one of those. Legendary creature horror minion, it's a 2/2. And then lifelink. For each black mana and a cost, you may pay 2 life rather than pay that mana. So basically, all of your regular Skull black mana can then be replaced by Phyrexian black mana. And then whenever you cast a black spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Crick, Son of Yawgmoth. So he can get fairly big fairly quickly, and then with all of that various life gain that you might get from something else, let's say if you're doing like a Death and Taxes type build, then with his ability, at least you can start cheating in all of those black spells by just spending life instead of mana on stuff. So in the right build, it can work out pretty well. This right now is $6.59. That is the most valuable card in this deck. And that's it. And there's other ones in here which are just kind of good reprints. It's fun. There's Ob Nicholas again. There's the Soul of Instant. Grimoire of the Dead, which is just fun. That is just a very, very fun card. You remove all 3 steady counters from Grimoire of the Dead, sacrifice, put all creature cards from all graveyards on the battlefield under your control. They're black zombies in addition to your other cousin types. Oh, it's so much fun. But again, let's say you have Anshir, which is just, you know, madness. Okay, there's a madness. There's another madness. Here's a bunch of other creatures. Where's the madness? And there's just, oh, then Exotic Orchard, of course. But there's, yeah, there's just not that many madness cards in here. I mean, you would think, oh, it's a madness commander. It's going to be just all madness. And it's not. It's balanced and underpowered. And it's okay. But again, if you can find this super cheap, go ahead and get it. But it's not necessarily anything that special to go out of your way for. If for some reason in the future something comes along and combos with one of these cards, then I'm sure that the price will spike, but at least in the meantime, not too much special in Merciless Rage, and I don't think you necessarily have to go out of your way to get it. If you're just playing casually, especially playing a Commander 2019 deck versus another one, sure, but that's probably it. So not certainly not the best Commander product put out by Wizards of the Coast. So 2020 ones at least seem more fun to play. So if you have any questions, comments, let me know below. And until next time, good luck.